What's up, people? It's me again, JunkMonster3, and I'm back again with you again, guys, with another update video. Sorry for the sound in the background, it's just the TV that's on, but yeah, I think you're still going to manage to watch this. But yeah, like I said, this is a pretty big update video, about like 25 titles or something, I guess, so I think we'll need to get around to, to see what I picked up recently. First up, we got, not really sure if you can see it, but I'm just gonna take a chair so I won't get tired. Amityville 2, or the Amityville Horror Part 2. Never seen it before. I might pick up the second one as well. Know what I'm talking about. The third one I've heard is quite good as well, but after that I've heard that they're supposed to be really bad movies, so I guess I'll just pick up the third one as well, and then I'll just leave it at that. And then we have Jim Van Bebber's movie called, oh my god, Deadbeat at Dawn. Now, I've been wanting to see this movie for such a long time. I never found it for a good price. This was so overpriced before, so when I found it for a good price, I just had to pick it up right away. And then we have a movie called Battlefield Baseball. This is sort of the prequel to what's it called? Deadball. Yeah, Deadball. This is probably the movie that came before, but I've heard they're not supposed to be connected with each other, but they're still the same director, I guess. So, and the guy who directed Versus is also involved with this. I think he was the producer of this. So, yeah, Battlefield Baseball. Always wanted to see that movie. Then we have another Kitamura movie, Alive. Some sort of, I've heard that there's some sort of mix between The Cube and Versus. So yeah, this was his first movie, I guess, that he directed, so had to pick it up. And then we have a movie called Helter Skelter. This is the 70s version with Steve Railsback, and I think it was Marilyn Burns as well, wasn't this? Quite long, actually. I think this was a made-for-TV movie back in the 70s, so had to pick it up. And then we have the infamous Gumo, which I haven't seen yet, but I'm really looking forward to see it, because it's the writer of the movie called Kids that has directed this, Harmony Korine. Harmony, I think that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, well, Gumo. Then we have a movie called Flowers in the Attic. That's the original, by the way. And then we have The Curse and Curse 2, The Bite. The Bite is actually just called The Bite in the Swedish edition, which I have also picked up, but yeah, what the hell. Curse and Curse 2. And then actually I already had this, but this edition looks so awesome, so I just had to pick it up. Christmas Evil, you know I love my Arrow releases, so yeah, Christmas Evil. And then I also picked up Frankenhooker by, what's he called, Frank Henenlotter. Who also directed Basket Case and Brain Damage and stuff like that. Really looking forward to see this, and I gotta love Arrow releases. And then finally I picked up Salem Slot. I know there's a sequel to this, but I'm not really sure if it's good or not, but yeah, whatsoever. Sorry if I just have to pause this because the light from the TV just fucks it all up. Oh, sorry for that. Well, anyway, Salem Slot. I'm probably going to pick up the sequel in the future as well, even though I've heard it's pretty bad. And then we have the Rocky Horror Picture Show with Tim Curry. This is probably one of his most known movies, I guess, after It. Yeah, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Then we have a movie called The Devil's Rain. I have no clue whatsoever what's it about. Well, it's about some sort of devil cult, I guess. And it has, I think John Travolta is supposed to be in this as well, so yeah, what the hell. 70s movie. I'm just gonna fix this before anything else bad happens. Then we have a movie called Cemetery High. This is another full moon movie. I've heard they are like hit or misses, those sort of movies, but it's from the late 80s, so I decided to pick it up. Then we have a movie called Dark Power. Now this, I think this is the only DVD release of this movie, because I have never seen it anywhere else, so I basically picked it up because it was rare, so yeah. Then we have a movie called Don't Look in the Basement. This was apparently banned, or previously banned, according to the folder. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it. I think it's some sort of slasher from the 70s, so yeah, can never go wrong with slashers. Then we have another one, Death Screams, released by Vipco, and you all know the Vipco story that they maybe have like cut versions, but sometimes that's the only way you can find some really rare movies, so yeah, Death Screams. And then this movie I've been wanting to see for such a long time. I've been searching for this everywhere, and finally I got a hand of it. The Brain, directed by Ed Hunt, who also directed Bloody Birthday, which I also enjoy, even though it was a while since I saw it. So yeah, but yeah, The Brain, I'm really looking forward to see this. And we have another slasher, Australian slasher I guess, Cassandra, released in the late 80s, so yeah. Don't really know anything else about it, but what the hell. Then we have Shock 'em Dead, Blind Buy, but it's released by Slasher Video, so I just had to pick it up. Then we have Killer Workout. This is released by Slasher Video as well, and this is, I already had this in my collection before, but I basically picked it up because I'm interested to see if it has any like special features or anything else that the other DVD didn't have, because I do think this movie is so cheesy and so fun, so yeah, Killer Workout. And then we have Death Nurse 2 and Death Nurse 1. I've heard that these movies are basically one of the first shot-on-video horror movies, while Boarding House was like a few years before this, and this is directed by the same guy who made the Crazy Fat L 1 and 2, which I've heard are supposed to be really bad. I don't even think the sequel was ever released on DVD, but what the hell. Death Nurse 1 and 2. And then we have the one movie I talked about before, The Bite, or The Curse 2, The Bite. This is the Swedish edition of the movie. Apparently the first one was never released on Swedish DVD, so I had to pick up the double pack to get that movie. Yeah, and Jill Schoelen is supposed to be in this, who also was in That Was Then This Now and the Stepfather movie, so yeah. And then we have Tales from the Dark Side, Stephen King adaptation, anthology movie. Never seen it, but yeah. I haven't seen that many anthology movies, so I'm really looking forward to see that. And then we have The Ninja Mission, which was directed by Mats Helge Olsson, who was I think it was Mats Helge Olsson, I'm sorry if I said this wrong, but he was like the only Swedish director who did anything else than, like, you know, Sweden basically produce a lot of like crime related movies, and they are just boring in my opinion. And he was basically the one who wanted to get Sweden into another genre than that. Like he wanted to make an action movie and a horror movie, and yeah, and he also directed Blood Cult. So yeah, this is supposed to be one of his best movies. So yeah, Ninja Mission. Then we have Fatal Attraction, and then we have Rapid Fire with Brandon Lee. Rest in peace. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but yeah. Then we have Death Warrant with Van Damme. Watched this yesterday for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. One of his best, to be honest, in my opinion. And then they have John Carpenter's Attack at what's it called in English? Prestic 13 or Police Station 13. If you recognize the cover, you probably know what movie I'm talking about. I have never seen it, and I'm pretty ashamed of that. So nothing more to say about that. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and didn't get bored, and I hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.